Can you describe every move you make in English? If not, you're missing these 150 essential action verbs. Let's master them right now. Swim. Swim. I usually swim in the local pool 3 times a week to stay fit. Climb. Climb. Many tourists climb the stairs to the top of the tower for the view. Bake. Bake. My grandmother likes to bake fresh bread every Sunday morning. Run. Run. They often run in the park together before they go to work. Dance. Dance. We decided to dance all night at our best friend's wedding party. Cycle. Cycle. He prefers to cycle to school instead of taking the crowded bus. Chop. Chop. Please be careful when you chop the onions for the salad. Paint. Paint. She wants to paint her bedroom walls a light shade of blue. Jump. Jump. The children love to jump on the trampoline in the backyard. Drink. Drink. You should drink at least 2 liters of water every single day. Drive. Drive. It takes about 40 minutes to drive from the city to the airport. Sing. Sing. Our neighbor likes to sing loudly while he is taking a shower. Wash. Wash. Remember to wash your hands with soap before you prepare dinner. Kick. Kick. The player tried to kick the ball into the goal, but he missed. Pull. Pull. You have to pull the door very hard because it is stuck. Push. Push. Please help me push this heavy sofa to the other side of the room. Catch. Catch. Our dog can catch a frisbee in the air while he is running. Throw. Throw. Don't throw your old clothes away. You can give them to charity. Build. Build. The engineers are planning to build a new bridge across the river. Dig. Dig. We are going to dig a small hole to plant a new lemon tree. If you are finding these action verbs helpful for your English journey, please like this video, subscribe to English Dream, and leave a comment below telling us your favorite hobby. Lift. Lift. He goes to the gym every morning to lift weights and stay strong. Drop. Drop. Be careful with that glass vase. Please do not drop it on the floor. Sew. Sew. My mother taught me how to sew a button on my favorite shirt. Sweep. Sweep. Could you please sweep the leaves off the front porch this afternoon? Iron. Iron. I need to iron my suit before the job interview tomorrow morning. Carry. Carry. The waiter can carry 4 plates at the same time without dropping them. Clap. Clap. The audience started to clap loudly after the beautiful piano concert. Knit. Knit. She is learning how to knit a warm scarf for the winter season. Comb. Comb. You should comb your hair before you go out for the dinner party. Mop. Mop. After you finish sweeping, please mop the floor with warm water. Pack. Pack. We need to pack our suitcases today because our flight is tomorrow. Slice. Slice. Use the sharp knife to slice the cheese into thin pieces. Stir. Stir. You should stir the soup constantly so it doesn't burn on the bottom. Kneel. Kneel. You have to kneel down on the grass to pick the small flowers. Pour. Pour. Would you like me to pour some more orange juice into your glass? Type. Type. She can type very fast without looking at the computer keyboard. Fold. Fold. Please help me fold the clean laundry and put it in the closet. Lock. Lock. Don't forget to lock all the windows before you leave the house. Wave. Wave. I saw my friend at the station and began to wave my hand. Wrap. Wrap. We need to wrap the birthday gift in some colorful paper. Shave. Shave. He decided to shave his beard because the weather was getting hot. Crawl. Crawl. The baby is starting to crawl across the living room floor. Fry. Fry. I am going to fry some eggs and bacon for breakfast today. Squeeze. Squeeze. You need to squeeze the lemon to get all the juice for the cake. Scrub. Scrub. He had to scrub the dirty pans for a long time after dinner. Action verbs are the engines of your sentences. To learn them faster, try to act out the movement while you say the word. This physical connection helps your brain remember the vocabulary much longer. Twist. Twist. You have to twist the cap of the bottle to open it properly. Dust. Dust. I need to dust the wooden shelves because they are very dirty. Rinse. Rinse. After you use the soap, rinse your face with plenty of cold water. Search. Search. We spent the whole afternoon searching for the lost car keys. Bite. Bite. Be careful with that apple. It is very hard to bite. Chew. Chew. You should chew your food slowly to help with your digestion. Swallow. Swallow. It is difficult to swallow these large vitamin pills without water. Breathe. Breathe. Take a deep breath and try to relax before you start your speech. Cough. Cough. Cover your mouth when you cough to avoid spreading germs. Sneeze. Sneeze. The strong smell of pepper always makes me want to sneeze. Smile. Smile. She has a beautiful smile that makes everyone feel very happy. Cry. Cry. The movie was so sad that many people started to cry at the end. Shout. Shout. Please do not shout. The baby is sleeping in the next room. Whisper. Whisper. We had to whisper in the library so we didn't bother anyone. Nod. Nod. If you agree with my plan, just nod your head and we will start. Shake. Shake. You should shake the bottle of juice before you pour it out. Point. Point. It is not polite to point your finger at people in public. Hide. Hide. The children decided to hide behind the big tree in the garden. Find. Find. I hope I can find my old diary in one of these boxes. Lose. Lose. I always lose my umbrella when I go to the shopping mall. Notice that many action verbs are also nouns. For example, you can walk verb or go for a walk noun. Knowing this will help you double your vocabulary with very little effort. Win. Win. Our team worked very hard to win the football match yesterday. Fight. Fight. The two brothers often fight over which TV show to watch. Exercise. Exercise. It is important to exercise for 30 minutes every day. Stretch. Stretch. You should stretch your muscles before you start your morning run. Bend. Bend. Can you bend your knees and touch your toes without falling? Plant. Plant. We are going to plant some red roses near the front gate. Water. Water. Don't forget to water the indoor plants while I am on holiday. Cut. Cut. I need to cut the grass in the garden this weekend. Boil. Boil. You should boil the water before you add the pasta to the pot. Empty. Empty. Could you please empty the trash can? It is completely full. Glue. Glue. I need to glue the broken handle back onto my favorite mug. Tie. Tie. Please teach me how to tie my shoelaces into a double knot. Unlock. Unlock. I can't unlock the door because I have the wrong set of keys. Knock. Knock. You should always knock on the door before entering someone's office. Ring. Ring. I will ring the doorbell when I arrive at your house tonight. Click. Click. Use the mouse to click on the link and open the new website. Scroll. Scroll. You can scroll down the page to find more information about us. Swipe. Swipe. You need to swipe your card to enter the gym building. Save. Save. Don't forget to save your work before you turn off the computer. Print. Print. Can you print 5 copies of this document for the meeting? Scan. Scan. Please scan the receipt and send it to me by email. Delete. Delete. You should delete the old files to make more space on your phone. Charge. Charge. I need to charge my phone because the battery is almost dead. Plug. Plug. Please plug the lamp into the wall so we can see better. Burn. Burn. Be careful not to burn the toast. Keep an eye on the oven. For action verbs that end in a consonant-vowel-consonant pattern, like run or swim, remember to double the last letter when adding ing, running, swimming. This is a very common spelling rule. Melt. Melt. The ice cream began to melt quickly under the hot summer sun. Freeze. Freeze. You can freeze the leftover soup and eat it another day. Mix. Mix. Mix the flour and eggs together until the batter is very smooth. Roll. Roll. Use a rolling pin to roll the dough into a large circle. Slide. Slide. The children love to slide down the hill when it is covered in snow. Swing. Swing. The kids spent the whole afternoon playing on the garden swing. Hang. Hang. You can hang your wet coat on the hook behind the door. Skip. Skip. I used to skip rope with my friends during the school break. Hop. Hop. Look at the little rabbit hopping across the green field. Dive. Dive. He is going to dive into the deep end of the swimming pool. Float. Float. You can float on your back and look at the blue sky. Sink. Sink. Heavy stones will sink to the bottom of the lake very quickly. Sail. Sail. They want to sail their boat around the Mediterranean islands. Row. Row. We had to row the small boat because the engine stopped working. Polish. Polish. I need to polish my leather shoes for the wedding tomorrow. Dry. Dry. You should dry your hair with a towel before you go outside. Feed. Feed. Don't forget to feed the cat before you go to work. Pet. Pet. The dog is very friendly, and he loves it when you pet him. Hug. Hug. I always hug my parents when I see them after a long time. Kiss. Kiss. She gave her baby a soft kiss on the forehead before bed. Hold. Hold. Please hold my bag for a minute while I find my wallet. Shoot. Shoot. The basketball player tried to shoot the ball from a long distance. Score. Score. Our team needs to score one more goal to win the game. Serve. Serve. It is your turn to serve the ball in the tennis match. Pitch. Pitch. The baseball player is preparing to pitch the ball to the batter. Block. Block. The goalkeeper managed to block the shot and save the game. Bounce. Bounce. Children love to bounce the ball against the wall of the house. Spin. Spin. The ice skater began to spin very quickly in the middle of the rink. Walk. Walk. Let's walk to the park and enjoy the fresh air this afternoon. Watch. Watch. I like to watch the birds in the garden while I drink my coffee. Many action verbs are irregular. This means their past tense doesn't end in ed. For example, run becomes ran and swim becomes swam. Practice these irregular forms often. Listen. Listen. You should listen to the instructions before you start the exam. Taste. Taste. Can you taste the cinnamon in this homemade apple pie? Smell. Smell. I love to smell the fresh flowers in the park during spring. Touch. Touch. Please do not touch the paintings in the art gallery. Wait. Wait. We had to wait for 20 minutes for the bus to arrive. Sit. Sit. Please sit down and make yourself comfortable in the living room. Stand. Stand. Everyone had to stand up when the teacher entered the classroom. Lie. Lie. I just want to lie on the beach and read a good book. Bow. Bow. In some cultures, people bow to show respect to their elders. Look. Look. Look at the beautiful sunset over the mountains. It's amazing. Talk. Talk. We stayed up late to talk about our plans for the summer. Speak. Speak. She can speak 3 languages fluently: English, Spanish, and French. Work. Work. My brother has to work on Saturdays, so he can't come with us. Study. Study. I need to study hard if I want to pass my English exam. Learn. Learn. It is never too late to learn a new skill, like playing guitar. Teach. Teach. My father is going to teach me how to fix a flat tire. Help. Help. Can you help me carry these heavy grocery bags to the car? Share. Share. It is nice to share your snacks with your friends at school. Open. Open. Could you please open the window? It is very hot in here. Close. Close. Remember to close the fridge door so the food stays cold. Turn. Turn. You need to turn the key to the right to start the engine. Switch. Switch. Please switch off the lights when you leave the bedroom. Press. Press. You have to press the red button to stop the machine. Grab. Grab. He had to grab his bag and run to catch the bus. Slip. Slip. Be careful on the wet floor or you might slip and fall. Punch. Punch. You shouldn't punch the bag too hard without gloves. Whistle. Whistle. Can you whistle a happy song while you are working? Laugh. Laugh. It is always good to laugh with your friends after school. Knead. Knead. You need to knead the dough for 10 minutes to make bread. Sift. Sift. Please sift the flour before you mix it with the sugar. Amazing job! You've just added 150 powerful verbs to your vocabulary. Remember, practice makes perfect. Which verb was new for you? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to English Dream. See you in the next lesson. Bye!